Learning objective is to go over 5 biology words that will be with the EOCT. And you guys will be taking biology EOCT later on in the semester, okay? The learning strategy is to kind of get you guys to match up the definitions with the words. Those words are gene, DNA, photosynthesis, mitochondria, and cellular respiration. So those 5 words are what we'll go over today, okay? Our 5 words, we want to master those words to be able to match them with the definition. Those are 5 vocabulary words, again, you will see on the biology EOCT at the end of the year. Everybody clear? If you can't throw up the thumb sign, let me see the peace sign, if you understand what I'm saying. And I'll be doing that throughout, okay? Either way, just to make sure everybody clear on what we talked about for the show. I need participation from everybody. If not participation, I need everybody to participate, okay? So if you got something to say, I may ask you to say something, but I'm not going to ask you to say something you won't understand, okay? So first question, give me a few things that all living beings need to survive. Top of your head. Juice man, say it again. Water. Food. Okay. Sunlight. Food. Energy. You can repeat it as long as you get it. Water, okay? What we'll understand, guys, when we go over these 5 vocabulary words, how they connect with us as well. Even though they're plants, even though they're cells, even though they're genes, we all relate as far as living things, okay? All right. First word I wanted to look at, if you got your worksheet in front of you, we would have had a video, we would have had more of a visual, but the first word, first biology EOCT word we're looking at is photosynthesis. Would anybody like to read that definition?
The process plants use to convert light energy into chemical energy for food.
All right. So as human beings, we all need what? Start with an S. Sunlight. There is energy that comes from sunlight. All right. And there's a certain spirit you feel when you wake up to a sunny day. All right. So we all need sunlight. Photosynthesis. Biology EOCT word. Sunlight. Remember that, family. Number 2, cellular respiration. Let me get someone to read that. The process organisms use to convert food at about 15 to 20 minutes. We're going to go to lunch. Everybody may choose to go to lunch or choose not to, but you're going to get something to eat, you're going to get something to drink. Your body is going to convert that into what we call energy so that you can finish the day strong. Cellular respiration. Number 3 is DNA. And DNA comes from who? The parents, the guardians. You are DNA. You are their DNA. That's how you are matched up with them. That's how certain situations in the hospital get taken care of. They take your blood, match it up. Hey, that's my child. Okay? DNA. DNA, and the 4th one is gene. Gene is in relationship with DNA. Genes, when your parents, my parents, your parents, we have their genes. I have a short mom, I have a tall dad. All right, there's a happy balance in that. My mom had brown eyes, I got brown eyes. Your mom may be bow-legged, that's a gene, all right? Your dad may be tall, that's a gene. I'm just going in scenarios. You got blue eyes, you may have blue eyes. Down the road a bit, once you get situated and you're successful in life, you will have a family. You'll be able to notice, hey, that's my genes, that's my child, okay? And you've heard that before yourself, from your parents, I'm quite sure. All right, last one, mitochondria. Remember that word, powerhouse. Okay, mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cells. When cellular respiration occurs to generate energy, mitochondria. We all generate some form of energy. Once we've eaten, once we got some sunlight, once we're rested, we get energy. All right, if we're clear on that, when we pass out the worksheet for due time, I like for you guys to work in pairs. You guys work good in pairs. You got your worksheet in front of you. Compare your worksheet to those definitions and match up those words, okay? Give you two. Y'all can do it together. Worksheet we spoke about as I was reading off, you can see when you underline certain words, and that's some good test taking notes when you're making your notes. It's those key words you hear, like in photosynthesis, energy, sunlight, all right? So when you read the definition, you can match up that word. This one. Make sure you put your name on it because it'll be a great one, okay? Well, you can match that with that. That's how you're gonna do that. I like we will do this together. But I just want to give you guys a chance to create the business. The definitions are matched up with that. Let's look at number one, cellular respiration. Juice Man, you want to read that for us? Yeah, we match it up with the word. What letter did you get from number one? All right. So number one, cellular respiration, we got D. You remember in cellular respiration, we look at a key word that was breaking down of glucose for food. We look for energy when we thought about cellular respiration. When you underline that, when you look at cellular respiration on that worksheet you got in front of you, before we went to the matching words, you'll see where cellular respiration breaks down glucose for food, energy. Look at number two, photosynthesis. Photosynthesis, what you got for that? A, okay? We look at A, photosynthesis, we spoke about sunlight. So that was a key word. When you saw the definition where it says process used by plants, algae, and some bacteria to convert light, energy. We spoke about photosynthesis in the word of light, like the plants and sun. It allows them to get energy. When you put a plant in the sun, it's like the plant is able to cook its own food. That's why, you'll have plants, or you got guardians or caretakers with plants, they may ask you, hey, water that plant and put it in the sun. Sunlight, photosynthesis. Number three, the big one, mitochondria. What you got for that? B. Okay? The powerhouse. Remember, we said that earlier when we looked at mitochondria. We said underline powerhouse. So if you ever see the word powerhouse, you know that goes from mitochondria. DNA. What we get for that, family? C. Okay? And what we stated on that was that's a trait from both parents. So if you ever see that, the definition of both parents. Number five, what did we get for that? Genes. We got E. We stated what that was who we are when we come from our parents. We got both part of our parents' genes in us, okay? So if you got all those, let's get a thumbs up. Appreciate you. And we are done for the day. Thank you.